What's going on, guys? This is Ben here with iTech Triad, and today I'm going to be giving you a video on 11 great accessories for your Verizon LG G2. Now, if you're like myself, you probably have a Verizon LG G2 and you wonder, where are all the accessories for this phone? Why can't I find any? The reason for that is because Verizon altered the design of the G2 just a little bit from the rest of the other G2 models, such as the AT&T, Sprint, and T-Mobile models. Now, it makes it a little harder to find accessories, so here are 11 of my favorites, including cases, chargers, and a little extras in between there. First, we're going to go into cases. I've selected 5 different cases, ranging from a few different designs, including flipbooks, tough cases, and a few TPU cases, since those are my personal favorites. So let's get started. Now, the first case I'm going to show you is this one from Cruiserlight. This case is green, has a little Android design on the back, and is personally one of my favorites in this entire list of accessories. It fits the phone absolutely perfect. I have no complaints on how it fits onto the phone. It is very easy to install, as you can see here. It has cutouts that fit perfectly on all the ports, including the microphones, buttons, charging port, headphones, and even the IR blaster, which is nice to see, as if you're not aware, this phone does have the ability to control your TV or other devices with the IR blaster up on top. Personally, I give this case like a 9 out of 10. It fits well, it's got a nice design, and it is available in a variety of colors for a low price. If you're interested in checking out this case, there are links to go check it out on the companion article, which is linked down below in the description. Now, the next case on this list is from Tudia. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. It is a great case, and it's got a nice design to it. You can see it on the back here. It looks very nice and feels great in the hand. It is very easy to grip, as it does have a little bit of glossy plastic and a little bit of matte plastic, so it's a good combination between the two. Case is very cheap, and it works very well. It fits the phone absolutely fine, as you might expect. Has the same cutouts as the Cruiserlight case I mentioned earlier, and it goes for around the same price. Personally, I think this is a great case. I use it most of the time, as it does have a very good design, goes with everything, and looks good on the phone, as I do have the black model. I can recommend this case to anyone, and also I do want to note that this is probably the only accessory in this video that is made in the United States. So if that's important to you, go ahead and check out this case. The next case I'm going to be talking about is from Poetic. If you've never heard of Poetic, you should definitely go check them out, as they do make extremely good cases for your Android devices, and I believe they do make some iPhone accessories as well. This case, though, is a flipbook case. So if you're unfamiliar with that, that's basically a case that has a flip cover up on front to protect your screen. This case fits the phone very well. I do have a couple little complaints with it that I'll talk about in a minute, but overall it's very easy to install. It has a hard back, so you just slip the phone in, snap it in place, and then you can close the cover right up on top. One complaint I have with it is it attaches with suction cups, as you might have noticed already. Not the best way to install it. I wish they would have found a way with magnets or something. As you can see right there, it does have a space for your credit cards, which is great. I definitely love using this case when I'm out in the stores, so I have easy access to my Google Wallet card or any other cards I might have on me. As you can see here again with the suction cups, they don't always apply very well. What you'll need to do is close the case and put some pressure on the screen, which I know not everyone really wants to do, but if you don't, it'll pop up out of place, which is kind of annoying. Little quirk on it, but for the low price, I'm not going to complain that much, as it is a pretty good case. One advantage to those suction cups, however, is that they do allow the case to become a media consumption place. So say I want to watch a YouTube video on my phone, and I want to put it down on the table. I can do that with this case, and it's pretty easy to do. All I got to do is flip the phone backwards and unfold it, and I rest the phone on top of the suction cups. As you can see here, it's great for watching YouTube videos or any other content you might want to watch on your phone. And it's just, that's a great addition to the case. None of the other cases here do that, but you just have to kind of deal with the suction cups, which personally I'm not a fan of. This next case is from a company called Ditsytronic. I'm hoping I am pronouncing that correctly. If I'm not, doesn't really matter. There's a link down on the companion article to check out the case. This case is pretty nice, especially if you have a white LG G2. On the black one, it doesn't quite look right, just because the black kind of bleeds through a little bit. It just doesn't look right to me. I think it would complement a white model of this phone very nicely, though. So if you have a white one, definitely check out this case. I do want to mention also that we are going to be giving away this Digitronic case. Again, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. But we are going to be giving it away, so if you like this case, definitely make sure to enter in. There will be a link in the companion article to go check that out. Now this next case, I honestly don't know who it's made by because I picked this up on eBay just to check it out, and I actually was very surprised at the quality of it. So I'm just going to call it an eBay case. This case is actually a little bit better if you have the need of a little bit thicker case, say if you like to go running or if you work on a construction site. Obviously it's not going to replace an OtterBox, but if you need a lower cost case than an OtterBox, you're probably going to want to give this a little look. For only $10, you can't really go wrong, and I can recommend it to you if you're looking for something at that price. It's a dual layer case, so obviously it's a little bit tougher to put on than the normal case. One of my pet peeves about this case is the fact that the silicone doesn't exactly go on without a fight. The first side goes on no problem at all. You just put a little pressure on it and it goes in. The second side, you're always going to have one little place where the silicone's sticking out. So if you get it on perfect, you might want to leave it that way for a little while because you're probably not going to get it that again. So I give this case probably about a 6 out of 10 because it's low cost and it does protect the phone very well. It's got a very large lip above the screen to protect the glass from being scratched. And overall, it's pretty easy. Another pet peeve about it that I have is it doesn't slide into your pocket as easy as some of these other cases because it does have that silicone layer which is a little bit more grippy, which is good in your hand though. So I'll give this case again a 6 out of 10. It's very nice and it's very cheap. At only $9.99, it's very easy to pick up and you won't really regret the purchase. So go ahead and check it out. The kickstand on the back, not great because it does have one major design flaw, is that when you put the kickstand up and you put the phone down, it's just going to fall backwards. So I don't think they really put in the design as they needed on that, but for $10 you can't go wrong. So now we're going to move on to a different product category, and that is screen protectors. These screen protectors I'm showing you right now are from Tech Armor, and you've probably heard about us talk about them on the channel before, as we are huge fans of their products as they are very low cost and very high quality. Currently I have a anti-glare screen protector on the phone right now, and it's a very good screen protector. You get 3 in a package along with a smoothing out card. I'm just going to call it that. I know it's not what it's called. You get a cleaning cloth and dust removal tape, which is useful for taking off any dust you may have on your device's screen when applying screen protector. The screen protectors are very easy to install and they do a good job of keeping out the bubbles which you would usually get. I highly recommend these, and they are universal to all G2 models, not just the Verizon variant. This next screen protector is a little bit different from the rest. It's from Extreme Guard, and what it does is instead of just protecting your screen, it actually covers the entire body of the phone. You get 2 pieces, and they're not extremely easy to install. I'd say that's probably the biggest downside for me, is that it actually takes about 45 minutes to install these, as you need to wet them before applying them to the device. I'm not extremely patient, so I didn't really want to use these for very long. Basically, took them out of the package, applied them, left it alone for a little while, came back, tried it out, and honestly, I don't really love these, but if you're a person who loves a phone with no case, no skin, just completely plain, but you still don't want to scratch it, this is a great option if you're patient enough to put it on. Basically, it is extremely thin. Once you have it on, if you get it on just right, you will never know it's there. Personally, I love the way it looks because I love the way the G2 looks, minus the hyperglaze. But this screen protector actually made it feel better than the hyperglaze itself, and it keeps it from getting scratched. When I first got my G2, the night I got home, I came home, put it on the table, picked it back up, and there was a scratch on the back already. So I wish I would have had one of these on from the moment I got the phone, but can't go back in time. So if you are just getting one, or if you want to prevent your device from getting scratched more, definitely go give these a look. There are links to go purchase them in the companion article, which is the first link in the description. So the next screen protector I'm going to show you is from Glass M. It's a tempered glass screen protector, and it fits the device extremely well while adding a lot more protection. If you've never heard of a glass screen protector, it just adds a lot more protection from a standard plastic screen protector. So if you're looking to protect your device from scratches or in some cases breaking, then I can recommend you get a glass screen protector. On the G2, I don't think it's going to do much to keep it from cracking since it doesn't touch the edges of the phone due to the design of the glass on the front. But at 0.2 millimeters thick, you're not going to have any problems with scratching, as they do claim it's impossible to scratch, but I wouldn't put that to the test. But at the price it costs, which again, if you're wondering about the prices or where to buy any of the products I've shown you in this video, check out the companion article linked right down in the description if you're watching on YouTube. Definitely check out the screen protector. It's very nice and it doesn't do anything to distort viewing angles or color reproduction. It's very nice and I highly recommend it to any of you. Next up, I'm going to show you a couple of wireless chargers for the LG G2. One great accessory that the Verizon LG G2 is compatible with is any key wireless charger. This one here is from Lake, and it does have a couple neat features baked into it. If you're wondering more about it, there's a full review on our website, which will be the second link in the description. This accessory here is also from Lake, and it's another key wireless charger. This one is great for anyone looking for an entry point into that kind of technology. Key wireless chargers range from a few dollars to up to $50 or more. This one is very good. We praise it for its price and functionality. For around $11 to $12, you can get this accessory, and it is amazing what kind of quality you can get for that price. So now we've gone through 11 great accessories for your Verizon LG G2. I hope you liked most of them. Now I'm going to go into a couple of honorable mentions. The first of which is this Android charger. Obviously, if you're not a fan of a regular charger, this is probably going to be a good one for you, especially if you're a huge fan of Android. It charges at a full amp, which for most phones is great. For the LG G2, it's a little slow because of that massive 3000 milliamp battery, but it'll get the job done just fine. Another great accessory are the Motorola Buds. If you love listening to music, but you hate getting tangled up in the cords of regular headphones, I definitely recommend these. They transfer through Bluetooth, and they work absolutely amazing. I've written a full review on our website. If you want to check it out, it'll be the third link in the description. It's a great set of headphones, and for the price, they're honestly not that bad, especially when you consider what you're getting. They're great for running, exercise, or just wearing around the house. So that wraps up our list. If you're interested in purchasing any of the products we mentioned, definitely go check out the link in the description to go buy them in the companion article. Also, make sure to like this video and comment on it if you have any questions. Also, share it with your friends if you know they have LG G2s on Verizon and they're looking for accessories. And if you have any other questions, make sure to leave them in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.